In our research, our main focus was to look how women access and control land in the context of formal law and the customary law. And the second objective was to look how women access, utilize, and manage land in the context of this commercialization of agriculture, which is undermining the subsistence agriculture, which has been what has been the major involvement of women farmers and most of the families in Mozambique. When we started going to the field, talking with communities and discussing the problems, we started to find that there were other problems that we didn't think about, like the initiatives for production of jatropha, and as well the displacement of people because of urbanization, that people were being removed from their land because the municipalities decided to expand the construction of housing. Jatropha, it's one of the plants which is used to produce biofuels. Biodiesel, it's seen as an alternative for environment problems. And that because that it was said that it would be a combination between the production of jatropha together with food. And so people really decided to invest on that. And there was a promotion of saying we need to promote women's heads of family, and this is where women came and said, let's go for it. But in fact, there was no a clear strategy how people should produce. How would that be put in the market? How would that be commercialized? And what would happen to that as a strategy, as a development strategy? But it didn't work. It was not really productive. And the land didn't seem to be appropriate for that. And it was a very dry land as well. So for us, this is a failure of public policy. But at the side of the cane plantation for supplying the sugar industry, you find another aspect, which is that the other natural resources like water is being shifted from benefiting the communities or the local farmers to be supplying the sugar industry. So the communities have no access. And part of their land, which they used to produce crops for their subsistence, for their food, it's being taken, that land, to produce the cane. Water that is used to be a public benefit, a public resources, it's now benefiting a group, or it's benefiting individuals or the enterprises, in detriment of the rest of the community and the rest of the women who have been farming there. So what we bring as, policy recommendations specifically is that we need, the first thing is that we need to ensure that women access and have control on the land, that we need law enforcement, we need policy enforcement, and the first thing that we demand from our government is that they need to meet the commitments that they have assumed in the past, like the commitment they have made in the African Union within NEPAD, that they should invest at least 10% of the investment to the agriculture sector. And in our sense, these investments should go to benefit, the local farmers, to benefit women and families who are working for, sustaining their families. So the issue of food security should be taken into account. I think we as women and women's organizations, we need to build a strong movement, a strong women's movement that can raise the voice of women in our countries, in our continents, and be able really to address and challenge the system, challenge the patriarchy, challenge the neoliberalism, challenge the capitalism, which is really the one that is killing us, that is killing the world itself.